So it is Melbourne victory in their change strip of all white to get us underway. Officially the start of the second half of the campaign, although Victory do have that game in hand. Dangerous cross into the box, set up by Berisha, and beautifully finished by James Troisi. Back in his home city, and those 32 watching family members, some of whom are away to our right, were immediately on their feet. What a goal! Victory lead, James Troisi with his second in a week.
Well, this one from the smiling James Troisi is class with a capital C. It bounced off the shin of Berisha to start with. He had time to get to the rebound and set up James Troisi, who only needed one look. He caresses this beautifully.
Rojas back goal side. Enrique trying to evade the challenge of Broxton. Adam Fielding opted to stop the play and issue the yellow card to Lee Broxton. Now Barrow. Pitch being further illuminated by the switching on of the floodlights, which always gives it rather more atmosphere, and a yellow card for Tarek Elrich, who's had a fair bit to grumble about in his first half as well. Calfala hangs it up beautifully, James Donachie, and then Berisha, good save, Galekovic, to keep it at just 1-0. Stuck out a big strong left paw to deny Besart Berisha. Up when these two play each other, that was a terrific half of football, particularly given the hot conditions, and already there's an incident. Within seconds of the restart, Oli Bozanic going to ground with Sergi Guardiola clattering into him and picking up a yellow card. That's got to be one of the quickest yellow cards at the start of a second half I've ever seen, Andy. And Barrow sliding in on Guardiola, and he too is down, and Barrow's going to pick up a card. A niggly start to the second half.
Well, it's difficult for referee Fielding.
Threaded through for a teammate. Oh, that's a cynical challenge.
I don't know if to say he's going to skate with that one, with that yellow card, in all honesty.
He's not going to, I don't think. Yep, there we go.
Well, he gets the counting treatment from referee Fielding, but that's a standalone yellow card. It's not an accumulation.
In anticipation, perhaps, of a cross from Thirio, who's bundled over by Calfala, and he's going to go into the book as well. It is Isaias, and it thunders back off the woodwork, and Adelaide still can't find a way through. James Donachie's been slung forward again. In by Troisi, and it's two, and it's Besart Berisha, who got that A-League goals record against the Newcastle Jets and is now inching ever closer towards 100 A-League goals. And that might just be the game won for Victory. Controversy again about the build-up. Should it have been a foul? Should it have been a free kick? But Victory don't care. Their fans don't care.
Well, Troisi's either scoring him or setting him up. He's just too good. Besart Berisha to be allowed even that half yard of freedom. Right on the spot from Troisi. That's a bullet header from the Albanian. And at one end, Adelaide with a brilliant free kick can't quite beat the crossbar. At the other, Melbourne Victory with a free kick.
And Mitch Austin's pace again gets him there ahead of McGowan, who chops him down. That's going to be a card. He's far enough away from goal and far enough to the side for it just to be a yellow. This is Groundhog Day, isn't it, for Adelaide? Berisha's going to pick up a booking, which will be one of the most popular yellow cards issued tonight. Even he could smile about it.
Really forceful timing of the run from Dryingham. That's going to be a foul on Garucho, who probably is owed one after the challenge on Rojas.
Make that booking number 10 tonight. And the full-time whistle blows.